You're listening to DraftKings Network.
Be warned that once you pick up a refreshingly cold drink from McDonald's and people see just how refreshingly cold that drink from McDonald's is, you may create drink envy. Because there are drinks, then there are drinks from McDonald's.
For a morning brew that really creates a stir, get any size iced coffee, including caramel and French vanilla, for just 99 cents before 11 a.m. Price and participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Guys, don't worry about what's going on in the skies because I've been keeping an eye on it for everyone. I've been locked in. There was a story last week about a woman who got on a flight from Nashville to LA without a ticket. She got through security, got on the flight, got in LA. Law enforcement met her in LA and we're like, how did this happen? That's the only details I know, though. There's also a story yesterday that a couple planes traveling west to east, the jet stream was so fast, they were going over 800 miles an hour in the sky, just absolutely gunning it. Normally planes go like 500 miles an hour and people on the planes were like, whoa, that is really fast. There was also a flight diverted from San Francisco to Boston, got diverted to Denver because the wing was starting to come off. So those are three things happening in the skies that I've been keeping an eye on for all of you.
I would say to everyone on those flights, I wish I could have been on board with all of you so I could reassure everyone.
We're going to be good.
We're going to be fine. Yeah. It's going to be fine. And it turned out to be fine anyway, so thank God for that. But also, particularly the Jetstream one, I'd love to be in that situation. Just to be whooshing by supersonic speeds.
I've been on a flight where I think it was going this fast.
How could you tell?
You can tell sometimes when you're like, we're going, I mean, first of all, you can look on the plane, they'll tell you how fast we're going. You can look on like the flight radar apps.
Never checked that thing.
And they'll tell you your altitude, how fast you're going, your direction, everything that's going on. And I've been on flights where we're going really fast and they're like, oh, we're actually like an hour early, so we're going to do some loop-de-loops. And I'm like, I knew it. I knew it. We're going like 700 miles an hour. It's always going west to east because that's how the jet stream. Apparently the winds, I'm not a meteorologist at all, by the way, or someone that knows anything about flights other than like reading articles. But the winds were like 250 miles an hour above the atmosphere over Washington, D.C. So this plane was just gunning it.
Nice.
Whenever I'm catching a snooze on a plane, that's what I put up. Like I want to see like the little plane,
yeah,
so I can see like this is where it was when I went to sleep. And if I wake up, it's like, oh, we're here now.
No, it's the worst because you wake up, you're like, we barely moved.
We're still here.
We're still over Kansas. How is this possible? No. Give me, you know what I like? You know what would put me to sleep more than anything? Give me a movie that was recently in theaters but isn't yet out on streaming. So, or if I had to rent it, it was like $20 or whatever. So, I could watch this movie for free.
Anything but you.
Watch this movie on this flight. I've been meaning to watch this movie. I will always fall asleep. I hate it because I'm like, I can't watch. It's not like I go home and finish this. I got to watch this now.
I watched on mute with no headphones in the red-eye flight back from Vegas. I was like, I'm going to sleep here. I'm really trying to sleep. But for some reason, like we had the TV thing. I was on JetBlue. And I literally put on Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
With no sound.
Oppenheimer's the Midwest version.
I just watched it. I saw like 3 minutes of it because I slept.
Oppenheimer's the Midwest version where he made a huge mistake.
I accidentally made the bomb.
On the way to Vegas, I was sitting next to Lewis and I was watching something on my phone with my headphones on. And the thing is, I could feel him over my shoulder watching my show, but reading the captions on the show. So at no point where he's like, yo, can you give me one of the earbuds so we can share and at least watch?
I love sharing earbuds. No one ever wants to share earbuds with me.
So instead of asking me, yo, can I share these with you? He watched the entire show reading the captions. And then he like hit me like, what happened here? And I was like, oh, he went to jail.
What was the
like,
show?
Oh, I knew
what was the show?
I'm not going to say. You spoiled it.
I've done that before. Once I was on a plane and I forgot my headphones and the person in front of me was watching A Quiet Place. I was like, I don't really even need to hear this. I think I have a good idea of what's going on.
That's great. The perfect movie to watch on mute.
Yeah, it was amazing because I was like, I can just sit and I know everything that's happening right now.
I mean, have you ever been on one of those express subway cars in New York where you're going really fast all the time? You're going really fast all of a sudden and you're like, this is too fast. This is how I feel like the people on the planes probably felt. You're just like kind of like flying along and then all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, we are.
No, but I don't think you can tell
the
difference though. When you're on a train, you feel it hauling ass.
Yes.
When you're in the sky, you're just like,
No,
we're
you can
going.
tell.
I don't know.
Trust me.
I can't tell. It feels once we take off, it feels the same all the way up until we land. And other than when we're banking and all that stuff like that. But like once we hit altitude,
we're cruising.
We're cruising.
The worst thing was these people probably got where they were going like 2 hours early and still had to wait for a gate to open up.
Especially if it was LAX.
Oh.
They probably still got to the gate late because, we don't have anyone to man the gate. We don't have anyone to work the gate thing. I hate LAX. The worst. The worst after Chicago.
Miami's pretty bad.
Nope.
Miami, you have to walk a mile just to get to your gate.
Well, you know what? That's exercise.
Exactly right.
That's how we
That's
look
what the
good
gym's
Debs.
for, not the airport.
I like to combine.
Work
Gym,
harder.
Airport, Jerport.
And smarter.
Jerport is where Jeremy flies out of.
The sizzle of McDonald's sausage. It's enough to make you crave your favorite breakfasts. Enough to head over to McDonald's. Enough to make you really wish this commercial were scratch and sniff.
And if you're a sausage person, now get 2 satisfyingly savory sausage McGriddles, sausage biscuits, or sausage burritos for just $3.33. Or mix and match. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Single item at regular price.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.